I had a brilliant time last year driving accessibility buggies at Download for a free ticket. So good. And I stayed true to my word and came back again this year. But having already completed back-to-back-to-back festivals over the previous 3 weekends,
still feeling groggy.
Would I have the energy? Would I find the fun?
I got a bit of a negative attitude at the moment. That was really fun.
And would I have a good time?
That was joyful. Everything's good in the world.
Bring your camping chair, get those hands in the air and get ready to roar. This is Download.
That was the quickest, easiest accreditation I think I might have ever done. 2 wristbands, car parking pass. Now we need to go over to Redgate where I park the car and then it's a hike through the site to get to the campsite, but it should be a better setup than last year for us. Here we are, parked at Red Car Park near the Red Gate, same as last year, only last year we were camping like literally just over there. However, our campsite today is right in the middle of the racetrack, which is in such a good spot. So I've packed up lots of gear to take down there. 2 big bags, but as usual, I'll almost certainly be coming back to the van for more and to chill out and to do all the other little things I like to do here, like work and stuff. Back in the fields.
So perfect for night shifts, but please don't burn your tongue. So yeah, bring anything that you might need with you for your shift.
Download's underway, tent pitched, induction briefing done, and I'm headed to the doghouse. Let's see how quickly this is going to take. You can hear it from here. 7 minutes for this site. That is so close. Winning.
Now, Suicide made that sort of noise, touring with the Clash, and they call us in Belgium an actual riot. And Suicide put the recording of that riot out as an album.
Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Don't know who you are, but
Wake me up when September ends.
That was live band emo karaoke with 10 Years Too Late. That's a great example of what Download's great for. Audience participation and just so supportive, and also really, really talented people. Impressive. Said it last year and I'll say it again. Not enough toilets, Download. The toilets themselves are lovely, very high quality, nowhere near enough of it. Wednesday night, man. These toilet queues are obscene. So sorry for all the women at this festival.
Understand that? Do you? Forward, just going forward.
Get used to that. It's an airport right next door. That was Nick Cage against the Machine, and I'm all up for these crazy mashups. Quite like them, to be honest. But man, the original band, that music meant so much to me as a teenager. And I think I had bad sound towards the back there. I'm sure it sounded better towards the front, but I've left before the end. Because Killing of the Name needs to be sung in a certain way. And bless him, Nick Cage ain't doing that, so... God, I never leave before the end. Who am I? Morning, gang. Remember that guy? 7 minutes. That is so close. Winning. That guy's stupid. Being able to hear District X from the campsite is not a good idea. Minimal sleep last night, but in the buggies again this morning for Hotbox here at Download Festival. I did a whole big video about that last year, so go and check that one out. Well, I wasn't going to do much on the volunteering, but I've just been sent on a side quest to refuel all these buggies, including filling jerry cans, and it means I've got to see the back of the main stage. Love all that stuff. Love it. Looks very cool. Shift over. And as far as work goes, that was really enjoyable today. First proper night out tonight. Let's go. Right gang, I have just invested several hours snoozing just there. I really needed that. Still feeling groggy, but it's time to get into the doghouse, and that means only one thing. You know what it is. Yay! We're back with the Mango Loco. Back up. Yeah. So good. If ever there was proof needed that there's not enough toilets, I was sat by the fence over there enjoying a Stella, and two blokes came and pissed through the fence not 2 meters from me. It was like they're pissing over my shoulder. These are nice people here. People aren't doing that unless there's no better option. But tonight's highlight for me, possibly for the whole weekend, it's another one that might be turned slightly embarrassing back in the day, but there was a time back in the early 2000s, I had a house share with 4 other guys, my best mates, and it was not uncommon for us to get drunk and end up stood on top of the furniture, singing loudly to this band. Band? Maybe a group. I think they'll be termed a group, to be honest. They got a half-hour set in the doghouse later, and after missing out on the Venga Boys last year, I am going to try and get there early for this one.
Amazing. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, Stu and Kaiden.
Funniest things, people. Funniest things. Well, I was looking forward to that. I did not expect it. Them. I did not expect 5 to transport me straight back to the happiest time of my life. I cried through almost the entire thing. I normally cry at the end of festivals. I've gone early this time. Don't hate me. And while we're at it, in the comments, let me know who your favourite member of 5. I was going to say was, but is. And if the answer is not Jay, you're wrong. Welcome to Friday in the doghouse. And this is what it looks like when it's empty. And it is empty because it is still, I can say it's late afternoon. It's not, it's nearly 8 p.m. The arena is open. I still haven't been in there yet because I'm halfway through my second shift. I'm gonna go and grab some food now, and then after the shift, I'll be back with you, and I'll likely be in here somewhere going all kinds of crazy, I should think. I reckon I was about here for 5 last night. They were wicked. I've spoken to several people today who all were here and all loved it as well. Big up 5, you nailed it. Awesome, thank you. And actually, before we head back to work, show you some of the gifts I've been given by some of our lovely customers. Someone gave me this. It says, you are awesome. Thank you for that. Someone gave me this. It's a teeny tiny duck. Thank you for that. And someone gave me this.
that was Dick and Dom. I never watched them on TV, but hugely popular, a British institution, and they just played a mean DJ set, mixing genres. That was really fun. Well, that was Creeper, and the only thing I was doing was creepering closer to the stage. What? That must be the end of their set, because the Spice Girls have just come on. Anyway, I was halfway through a joke, creepering halfway to the stage, because there were so few people watching them. I often think 2 DJs is one too many, and they had 3. Well, I say they had 3. It was 1 DJ and 2 blokes stood next to him having a chat and drinking a beer mostly. At least give some vibes if you're on the stage. Random. Welcome to Saturday. Just left the bridgehead, which is just there, and weirdly heading into the arena for the first time at about 6 p.m. Saturday. It's just the way the shifts work. Let's go and see what we can find. Curdles. Far too much begging for the crowd to like them. Just do your thing. See where the cards fall. One-way system. Good. Right, honestly cool folks, I've got a bit of a negative attitude at the moment. Too many people, not enough space, too many people with chairs. This is no attack on people with chairs. If you want, or especially need a chair at a festival, that is entirely your right, but the organisers need to account for that. And it seems like the number of chair dwellers, can I call you chair dwellers? Chair dwellers is increasing. And so the amount of space per person also needs to increase. Otherwise, the choke points, like, it's very difficult to get around in there. I've come back for some extra warmth and headed back in now to see a band that I saw at Glastonbury 2023 that, to say they split opinion is a massive understatement. Some people will call them a liability, but I'm still excited to go and see. And they're playing for something like 3 hours, 20 minutes. So I'm gonna dash off and see other bands as well while they're carrying on. But so many classics from them. GNFNR. That was great. Brilliant. Just 3 hours, 15 to go. To fully understand it, but it seems to be a lot easier to get around since Guns N' Roses came on. I mean, I like them, but I'm going to take the opportunity to go and see Architects, who started after Guns N' Roses started and will finish long before. Lead singer's just had a hissy fit. Awkward. Well, they've walked off stage and there's no sign of them coming back. What a shambles. I feel for them. Just trying to do their act, I think. Okay, Defensive Architects there. The lead singer just came out and said he was getting massively mixed messages, which is somebody who works at this festival very familiar with. So, how you doing, mate? You having a good time? What do you think about Download?
Fucking awesome, baby. It's never been better.
Yeah, so they're back on stage now. It's not really my thing, but they seem like good guys. I wonder if they get paid by the minute. There's just a lot of songs that sound the same. Not many people that interested. way, I want to talk about it. That guy was my first walk-on guest on this channel. Big up, my man. Great to meet you, whoever you are. Hopefully you find this video somehow. And get in the comment section, let me know. There is a legendary band on the stage right there. Nothing I'm hearing is making me want to go closer to them right now anyway. But the smell of this Japanese fried chicken, that's got my attention. Well gang, no festival food is cheap, but that was on the lower end of extortionate. It was delicious, spectacular, and the staff were lovely. Top recommendation so far this festival season for food. Gonna give Architects another go. Getting towards the end of their set now. Honestly, I don't know if it's the cold or the axe, but I would say apathy is what is prevalent around here at the moment. Apart from the few hundred people at the front of every stage. Dear Lord, honestly, this place is dead. Guns N' Roses have got another 90 minutes. People are already streaming out. I'm joining them.
Well, here we are, gang, vlogging from the tent, which almost never happens because I'm normally doing fun stuff, somewhere interesting. But I'm here because it's warm and it's slightly less boring than listening to Guns N' Roses, who are the only act left on in the arena now. Oh, I've got to be clear about this. I love that band. Their songs are incredible. I had a brilliant time with them in Glastonbury 2023. I hate making negative videos. I hate having negative thoughts, but I've given this some consideration. I don't think I've had a worse day at a festival than today's been so far. There's literally been nothing for me so far. Oh wait, apart from that chicken.
Welcome to Sunday. Cheers. First beer after the final shift, and it was another brilliant shift. So much fun doing that job, meeting so many wonderful people. If you were one of them, big up yourself, you're a legend. Gonna drink this, head back to the van, take a few bits and pieces back there now, get a freshen up. And I've had a big word with myself. I'm going to bring a positive attitude today, no matter what happens. And I am desperate to have a good time tonight here at Download because there's lots of good things to see and a lovely atmosphere. Let's get into it. Headed back in, heat of the racetrack. And I'm going to be back in the arena within 90 minutes of finishing my shift. And considering what I've just achieved in that time, God, I'm so proud of myself. Only adding to the positive attitude. Come on, Download, show me a good time tonight. Heading in, furs in hand, and first up is going to be the lead guitarist and founding member of a band I've already mentioned this weekend. When I was mucking about pretending to learn to play guitar as a teenager, this guy was an absolute hero of mine, and I've never seen him live. Now's the time.
You may have learned it when you were young, so we're gonna let you guys sing this one.
such a cool guy. That was Tom Morello, by the way, from Rage Against the Machine. For those who didn't know, he also had his son on stage, which is the second time I've seen that this summer. And I've got to say, Tom and Ruben Morello were a teensy bit cooler than Chesney Hawkes and his boy. Well, that was Ash, and I saw about as much of them here as I did at Beard in Theory last year, thanks to the ridiculous queuing over here, but it has not broken my spirit. I'm still having a fantastic time. Just bumped into somebody that I worked with at an Oasis gig last year. Everything's good in the world, more to come. Okay, I tried Mastodon, I tried Bad Omens on the main stage, and by the way, I reckon there's twice as many people watching them as were watching Guns N' Roses last night. But neither of them for me. It's not a bad attitude, still being positive, but I'm going to go back to the Avalanche tent, which is generally a little bit more pop, not pop, generally a little bit more indie, a little bit more rock, generally a little bit more my thing. However, it sounds so heavy in there right now. Let's go and check it out.
To beat your ass myself. Ain't shit changed. This song's called Mother, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a showstop until the singer returns to the stage. The show will not continue. The audio is being cut.
Well, that was Let Live or Let Live. Let Live would make more grammatical sense. So let's go with Let Live. That's a great example of a band that I've never seen before, but I believed every ounce of what they did and what they said. It wasn't exactly my scene, but it was close enough. Such a good message. I've been really critical so far this summer on bands that say, and the next song is. This is the exact opposite of that. This guy told beautiful little stories to introduce the next song. He nailed it, absolutely nailed it. I can't condone the stage climbing at the end, which upset the stage manager, rightly so. I get so much anxiety watching stuff like that. Any little slip, oh, horrible. But he came down, people loved it. So ironic as well. Let Live, and the stage manager had to say to him, no, you can't do that, mate. Well, ignore my ridiculous positivity, but that was Scooter, and if you can't enjoy that, you can't enjoy life as far as I'm concerned. That was joyful. Right, main event with a very cool looking sunset to go to as well.
It's good to see you again.
Do we have anything?
You guys want to open up a couple pits for him?
Well, they were great. Love Lincoln Park, but cut short at the gate. Who knows what? I don't really know. Security, safety, I don't know. But it's a proper handbrake on the evening, and people just piling out the gates. I'm still positive. I'm not. Oh, this is one of their biggest songs going on in the background somewhere. I'm off to bed. See you in the morning.
All right, another one in the can. 4 in 4 weekends, and I'm feeling it. There's no question about it. I was feeling it before the start, which is, yeah, what a grumpy couple of days. I mean, 3 festivals in 3 weekends anyway, and then actually had a terrible night's sleep the night before coming here, and the first night here, terrible night's sleep again, so that set me back. But I did have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, especially working. I've got to say, the buggy driving is so much fun, and that was a highlight. I had a brilliant day yesterday. Tom Morello was amazing. I loved Let Live. They were great as well. And then thinking all the way back, it feels like a very long time ago now. But 5, well done, boys. You absolutely nailed it. This one's in the bag. One more festival to go. Heading to Wildwood next weekend. So hit like and subscribe. And I will see you there. Peace.